Γεια σας, εδώ η Florindia. Hi there everybody, I'm Florindia and I'll be leading you today through a Yin Yoga practice. I'm sure you've kind of realized that I really love practicing Yin Yoga and also teaching it. Σήμερα θα κάνουμε ένα Yin μάθημα. Είμαι σίγουρη ότι προσέξετε ότι μου αρέσει πάρα πολύ και όντως μου αρέσει και έχω το σχεδόν καθημερινά μέσα στο δικό μου πρόγραμμα. So the Yin practice that we will be doing today together will be very healing, as all my Yin classes are, of course, very healing, and Yin Yoga, of course, is very therapeutic. We'll be kind of aligning our energy. So if you're kind of going through a really difficult time, feeling really sad or maybe even angry, or moving into kind of depression kind of phase, this practice will really help you to balance your energy and kind of get you through this kind of weird and difficult time that you're passing. So αυτό το μάθημα είναι ειδικά φτιαγμένο για φάσεις που νιώθετε έτσι λίγο, για δύσκολες φάσεις, μπορεί να νιώθετε μόνοι, να νιώθετε ότι η ζωή δεν αξίζει και να τα νιώθετε ότι είναι όλα μαύρα και δύσκολα. Έτσι αυτό το μάθημα θα βοηθήσουμε να ισορροπήσουμε την ενέργεια μας και έτσι θα σας βοηθήσει εννοείται να περάσετε μια έτσι δυσκολία που μπορεί να περνάτε. Okay, so we just need a little bit of space, quiet space, just a couple of cushions, keep it very, very simple. If you have anything that looks like a belt, all right, because we'll need the belt for one of the exercises, one of the poses that we'll be practicing, and we also will need some blocks or just kind of some high pillows, cushions. Εντάξει, αυτά θέλουμε, blocks, ζώνες, ζώνη αν έχουμε, θέλουμε κάτι που μοιάζει με ζώνη και κάποια μαξιλαράκια. Okay, so let's begin our practice. We're going to sit down first on a block, just kind of elevate the hips a little, so να ανεβάσουμε λίγο προς τα πάνω τη λεκάνη. You can either sit on a block ή θα καθίσουμε πάνω σε block ή θα καθίσουμε πάνω σε μαξιλαράκι. Right, so we want these hips a little bit higher than the knees or a little bit elevated away from the ground, the base of the spine. This will also help the body to align and to get into this kind of more of a better place and use its space much more freely as well. Okay, so be careful you're not leaning forward. Προσεκτικά λίγο να μην γυρνούμε μπροστά. Okay, just get really kind of comfortable here. All right, and for now, για αρχή, θα ήθελα να φέρουμε τα χέρια στα γόνατα μας. Just a reminder that all my videos are taught in 2 languages. Τα βίντεο αυτά προσπαθώ όσο μπορώ να τα κάνω σε 2 γλώσσες, αγγλικά και ελληνικά και εύχομαι να με σας συγχύζει αυτό. Αλλά το είδα ότι είναι ίσως το καλύτερο. So it's 2 languages, English and Greek. Okay, so the palms are onto the knees, οι παλάμες μας στα γόνατα μας. Close your eyes. Relax your face. Κλείσε τα μάτια, ξεκουράσει το πρόσωπο. Relax your shoulders. Mouth is closed. Το στόμα είναι κλειστό. And just start focusing on your breath. Bring your awareness and your mind towards your breath. So άρχισε σιγά σιγά να ακολουθάς την αναπνοή σου. Your inhale and your exhale. Εισπνοή, την εισπνοή και την εκπνοή. try not to change the breath, προσπάθησε να μην αλλάξεις την αναπνοή, just learn to follow. Μάθε να ακολουθάς την αναπνοή σου, μην την κρίνεις. Θα έχουμε μια αλλαγή σε λίγο. Just kind of ground yourself with your breath. Be peaceful with your breath. Be calm with your breath. And be comfortable. So άρχισε έτσι να νιώθεις ωραία με την αναπνοή, κάτι που εννοείται είναι δικό σου, δική σου είναι η αναπνοή σου. Now from here, we're going to, okay, so open your eyes so you can see what we're going to be doing. So from this kind of calm state that we're drawing towards ourselves, I'd like us to practice a little bit of this humming bee breath. Okay, so maybe you've done it before, maybe you've never done it before. Don't get too stressed about it, we're just going to kind of give it a go. Now, if you feel uncomfortable kind of covering your face with your fingers, because we kind of cover our face with our fingers with this particular breath, you can always just kind of, because we want to close our ears at one point, you can always just kind of close your ears either with your first fingers or your thumbs. Okay? But usually this breath is done by opening up your fingertips, okay, kind of circulate, making kind of a circle with your palms and your fingers, and they're going to just kind of wrap around the face, okay? Once we do this, I'll show you in a little while, once we do this, we will inhale, okay? The breath is done through the nose, okay, so θα κάνουμε ίσπνοια από τη μύτη. And then when we exhale, την ώρα που κάνουμε την εκπνοή μας, we'll be humming, okay? So it's like, the sound has come through the mouth, the throat, all right? So we will inhale, and then we'll exhale humming, okay? I'll just do the hum without covering my face first, so you just kind of, hopefully you can hear it. Okay, so I'm inhaling here. And I'm going to exhale. Right, I've got a really long inhale and exhale because I work on the breath. So don't be worried about how long it goes. Of course, try and keep it balanced as much as you can. Η ίσπνοη και η έκπνοη να είναι ισορροπημένη όσο μπορείς. Στην ίσπνοη δεν έχει ήχο. Στην έκπνοη υπάρχει ο ήχος που ξεκινά εννοείται από το λαιμό. Okay, so let's give it a go. Either, yeah? I'll show you here. So it's my thumbs that are going to be closing my ears. Your ears are closed, okay? Your thumbs press your earlobes and they close your ears, and you'll just kind of be inside yourself with your eyes closed, okay? So let's give it a go, all right? So my fingertips are touching my face. I'm just kind of closing myself up. All right? Okay, and let's try and do some together. All right, so inhale. Alright, so bring your hands down, κατεβάστε τα χέρια κάτω. Once you finish your last exhalation, αφόσον έχεις ολοκληρώσει την τελευταία σου εκπνοή. Okay, so once you get the hang of this, εφόσον το έχεις συνηθίσει αυτό και έμαθες το και νιώθεις ωραία με αυτήν την αναπνοή, εννοείται μπορείς να το πάρεις για, εντάξει, θα ήταν ωραία τουλάχιστον 5 με 10 λεπτά. Ξεκινά εννοείται με τα 5 λεπτά και μετά θα ήταν ωραία να το κάνεις για 10 λεπτά. Μιλούμε για το συγκεκριμένο practice και εννοείται και άλλες φάσεις αν το θέλεις. Okay. So for this particular practice it would be nice, we only did like 5, I did personally just 5 cycles with this. It would be nice for you to press pause and for you to do a couple more cycles and maybe 5, maybe even 10 minutes before we actually move into the asana practice, okay? Alright, so after this humming beat breath, we're going to come up on the soles of our feet, we're going to move into this low chair pose, okay? So I'll just show you options here. Right, so what we do want for this asana, molasana, we want to just come down. Alright, τα πόδια είναι ανοιχτά, the legs are, I'd say, shoulder distance apart. We're going to come down. Alright, notice that my heels are onto the ground. Οι φτέρνες μου είναι στο έδαφος, the heels are onto the ground. If I can't, αν νιώθω άβολα και δεν υπάρχει περίπτωση να μου είναι οι φτέρνες μου, you can always, μπορείς όποτε θέλεις εννοείται να βάλεις τα blocks πάνω, οι φτέρνες σου πάνω στα blocks σου. So this is one of your options here, okay? And I'd like the hands to be in prayer, alright, and just kind of looking forward, alright? Or this, yeah, you won't need these. And then another option, μια άλλη επιλογή, είναι απλά να καθίσεις πάνω στο block σου. So you can just sit on a block, okay? That's another, which is really comfortable. I find this very, very comfortable. Okay, so just kind of in this position. All right, let's see, so you've got kind of 3 options. All right. Okay, so έχουμε τις παλάμες μαζί, our palms are together, but we're not pressing like we would do in a yang practice. They're just kind of connected and the fingers are spread apart, but everything's very, very yin and everything is very, very comfortable. Okay. Μείνε με αυτή την ενέργεια, stay with this energy that you've brought towards yourself. And stay calm and stay with your body, μείνε με το σώμα. Μείνε με μια ενέργεια πιο ήσυχη, να το πούμε, a more peaceful state. And of course, our time spent here on the mat is time for ourselves. Εννοείται, ο χρόνος που είμαστε εδώ πάνω στο κρεβατάκι μας είναι πολύτιμος χρόνος για μας. It's a way that to show ourselves that we love ourselves and that we care about ourselves. And of course, caring about ourselves means we care about other people as well. So εννοείται είναι ένας τρόπος που μπορούμε να δείξουμε σε εμάς ότι θέλουμε το καλό για μας και σεβούμαστε εμάς και αγαπούμε εμάς. Just connect with your body and how your body's feeling in this particular asana. And if your inner self is trying to say something to you, you may be picking up on short sentences or words that your inner being would like to say. So μπορεί να έρχονται κάποιες λέξεις μπροστά σου ή κάποιο συναίσθημα. My particular words would be now, everything's going to be just fine. It's in you. You don't have to fight continuously. Just kind of let it go. Some of the asanas will be 3 to 4 to 5 minutes today. Οι θέσεις που θα μείνουμε σήμερα είναι 3, 5, μπορεί και 3, 4 ή 5 λεπτά. So απλά για να το ξέρετε. So just that you know. And we'll also be having a little bit of movement in our transitions. Θα έχουμε λίγη κίνηση στις αλλαγές μας. Alright, so I'd like your fingertips to come back. Τα δάχτυλα έρχονται κάτω. Αν έχεις blocks, just get rid of your blocks if you have any blocks. And just bring the base, sit onto the ground and bring your feet further forward. Φέρε τα πέλματα σου πιο μπροστά. Bring your hands behind you. Ανοίξε τα πόδια όσο είναι το κρεβατάκι σου. So open up your legs the width of your mat and just kind of rock the knees to one side. Center, στο κέντρο, and then rock the knees to the other side. And again. And one more time, ακόμα ένα. Okay, so we're gonna lie back, and here is where we're gonna need our belt. Okay, so the chiastumen kadi zonin efkumenaichede. All right, so grab hold of your belt. And okay, the back is onto the ground. Ibladi angisi astoedafos. Yeah, make sure it's really connected to the earth. Rise the legs up. Aneva semubanu da podya. And both of your legs. And just kind of hold here, hold the belt. Now, yeah, usually in the yang practice, our hands would be kind of up here, you know, holding on. Everything's kind of very extended. All right, but this time I'd like you to bring your elbows down. So, cadeva secado de sangones. Your triceps, the upper back is connected to the ground as well. Okay, and just kind of help the legs are together. Try and help the legs come a little bit closer to you by gently pulling the belt. So, make sure you're not bending, because that's why we're using the belt. Okay, so they stay extended, and yeah, just enjoy here, being here. Enjoy being here, in the here and the now. We want the lower back to stay to the earth. So θέλουμε την κάτω πλάτη, προσέχετε λίγο να με φύγει κάτω πλάτη. So be careful you're not lifting this lower back away from the ground. You're doing very, very well. Just enjoy. And my words now would be, things can only get better. Τα πράγματα μπορούν να γίνουν μόνο πιο καλά ακόμα. Things can only get better. So if those words express you and you realize that they can help you in the present moment, you can just repeat them a couple of times. So νιώθεις ότι αυτά βοηθούσε σε αυτή τη στιγμή. You can use them and repeat them. Μπορείς να τα πεις ξανά και ξανά.
So you'll feel most probably your hamstrings pull, yeah, and a little bit of the lower back maybe. So σίγουρα θα νιώθετε τα πόδια πίσω, η δικέφαλη, the back of the thighs pull and the lower back, η κάτω πλάτη σίγουρα. If you get too uncomfortable, you know you can let go. Just stick with it. Respect it as a practice. All right, we're going to gently let that go. I think that was more than 5 minutes, but it's all good, okay? All good. All right, so we're going to bend the knees, θα λυγίσουν τα γόνατα. We're going to need our blocks now. So, τα πόδια πατούν στο έδαφος, the feet are flat on the ground, and you're going to lift yourself up into a bridge. Now we want either blocks or something that will lift us up. Okay, pillows, cushions. I'm going to use 2 blocks here, unbody, they're 2 blocks. And we're going to come up into a bridge. Okay, so ανεβαίνουμε πάνω στη γέφυρα. And we're going to place the lower back and the base of the base of the spine into the center of the block. Okay, and then very gently, okay, tuck the tailbone slightly, very slightly under, and then extend your legs. Now we don't want the legs to be too wide apart. Okay, so υπολογίζουμε τα πόδια μας άνοιγμα της λεκάνης μας. So kind of hip distance apart, but we're kind of letting the toes relax. Αφήνουμε τα δάχτυλα των ποδιών να χαλαρώσουν. Okay. So let me just kind of, yeah, so you can see here what's happening. Alright, and then the arms, τα χέρια μας, θα βρεθούν σε cactus arms. Our arms in cactus. Close your eyes. Just let go. Relax into the floor. Relax onto the blocks. Απλά χαλάρωσε στο έδαφος. Χαλάρωσε στα blocks σου ή στα μαξιλαράκια σου. And the words that come to me with this particular asana is, I always have a choice. I always have a choice. Έχω πάντα επιλογή. Έχω πάντα επιλογή. feel this front of the hip, front of the hips open up slowly, slowly. And the lower abdominals. The psoas, the iliac psoas muscles. Νιώσε τα ανοίγματα στην λεκάνη που σου προκαλεί αυτή η θέση. Μπορεί να το νιώθεις και εννοείται και λίγο στους ώμους σου, λίγο στο στήθος σου, εντάξει. Alright, so feet flat to the ground. Τα πέλματα πατούσιν στο πάτωμα. Bring your hands down, rise the hips up gently. And let's get rid of those blocks. Φεύγουν τα blocks σου. Rise your arms up, hug your elbows, αγκάγιασε τις αγκώνες στα χέρια σου πίσω. Inhale. And slowly, slowly roll down as you exhale. Σπόνδυλο, σπόνδυλο, άρχισε να κατεβαίνεις προς τα κάτω. Alright, and again, so we're going to come up. Ανεβαίνουμε, εισπνοή. Και αργά, αργά, σπόνδυλο, σπόνδυλο, κατεβαίνουμε με την εκπνοή μας, with our exhalation. Και ακόμα μια φορά, just once more, inhale, lift up, and exhale, roll down. Nice. Open your hands out to the side again. Ανοίξε τα χέρια σου στο πλάι, ξανά. Open your legs wider, just like as wide as your mat. Οι παλάμες σου να κοιτάζουν πάνω, your palms are facing up. And rock again, just one side a little, knees are coming to one side. Center, πίσω στο κέντρο. Και μετά ξανά αλλαγή. Switch here, your sides. Μπράβο. Let's try it again. Και ακόμη μια φορά, just once more. Alright, so let's turn to the side and να βρεθούμε στο πλάι για να ανεβούμε πάνω. Just going to come up. We're going to come into a seated forward fold now. Alright, so μπορεί πάλι να χρειαστεί κάποιον block για να καθίσεις πάνω. So sitting on a block, if you're tight in your hamstrings and you're tight in your lower back, it will really help you to sit on a block. Θα σε βοηθήσει πάρα πολύ να καθίσεις πάνω σε κάποιο block. Αλλιώς, you're just sitting on the ground, on the floor. Again, our legs are hip distance apart. Let your toes completely relax, okay? And think of your hips moving back. Yes, some people kind of like to grab hold and pull this area up. I don't like that. I think we're kind of overstretching again. If we do this, we're overstretching the hamstrings. It's kind of very unnatural. So think of, you want to sit on the sitting bones. Εννοείται θέλεις να καθίσεις σωστά, αλλά
not kind of unnaturally. So think of just kind of, I just think of kind of fidgeting a little, κινούμε λίγο, and as if I'm kind of opening up my hamstrings without actually pulling or, touching anything. Okay, so my hip bones are kind of moving back, all right, before I go into my forward fold. Okay, so you may need some blocks, you may need some pillows, cushions here. Όλα εξαρτούνται το πόσο κάτω κατεβαίνεις, all depends how far you're going down, you're able to go down. Okay, keep it really comfortable και απλά ελάτε μπροστά, just kind of fall forward. So έχουμε να ανοίξει λίγο εδώ με μικρές κινήσεις η λεκάνη προς τα πίσω. Okay. Και αφόσον έχουμε να ανοίξει ήδη τους δικέφαλους μας, σιγά σιγά το υπόλοιπο το σώμα έρχεται μπροστά. Alright? Just checking the time, okay? No worries. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Alright, and the words that come to me, even though I wouldn't have thought these words in a forward fold, οι λέξεις που έρχονται τώρα προς εμένα, παρόλο που δεν θα σκεφτούμουν να συνδυάζα αυτές τις λέξεις με το συγκεκριμένο asana, με τη συγκεκριμένη θέση, I free myself to move forward. I free myself to move forward. Ελευθερώνω τον εαυτό μου για να προχωρήσω μπροστά. Ελευθερώνω τον εαυτό μου για να προχωρήσω μπροστά. And again, if you can resonate with the words, it's nice to repeat them and to say them again and again a little. Just get comfortable with that, νιώσει άνετα με αυτά. Και φυσικά όταν αρχίζει το σώμα και νιώθει πιο άνετα, με τη θέση μπορεί να κινηθεί το σώμα λίγο πιο μπροστά, so you can move slowly further forward into this forward fold. Alright, so from here, I'd like to take a nice deep breath in. Μια μεγάλη σπνοή παίρνουμε εδώ. And exhale as you just kind of roll up. Με την έκπνοη σου ελάτε προς τα πάνω. Alright, gonna get rid of these cushions. We don't need anything now. Δεν χρειαζόμαστε κάτι. We're gonna turn, okay, on our front. Alright, and we're gonna move into a Sphinx pose. Θα βρεθούμε πάνω στις αγκώνες μας. Before we move in a Sphinx, make sure the legs are okay. Alright, so the quadriceps, η τέτρακεφαλή, the front of the thigh, has a lot of connection with the ground. Okay. If you feel uncomfortable with the knees, keep it soft for your knees. Πρόσεχε λίγο τα γόνατα, αν έχεις ευαισθησία στα γόνατα, if you're sensitive there, the knee joints, okay? You can always just kind of put something to soften it more. And let's come up into a Sphinx pose, shoulders back. Alright, stay here a little. And just kind of feel this kind of expansion now, a little bit of an expansion through the chest area and the heart center area and the sternum and the shoulders. So έχουμε κάποιον άνοιγμα εδώ, ξεκινούμε ίσως λίγο πιο έντονα, κάποιον άνοιγμα στο στήθος, στο στέρνο, στους ώμους μας. Μπορώ να πω ακόμα και λίγο άνοιγμα στο λαιμό, so kind of moving upwards slowly into the throat chakra as well, the throat energy center, the Vishuddhi chakra. Θέλουμε ανοιχτά τα δάχτυλα, the fingertips open now, the palms are kind of pressed down to the ground, okay? I wouldn't say pressed, but kind of just connected. Yeah, there's a lot of connection now towards the earth with the hands. All right? It's good. I'm sure you're guessing now, yeah? Right, the words that come to me, τα λόγια που έρχονται τώρα, is I'm allowed to love. I'm allowed to love. Δικαιούμαι να αγαπώ. Έχω το δικαίωμα να αγαπήσω. Now, extend your left hand forward slightly, λίγο πιο μπροστά το αριστερό χέρι. Okay, but the elbow is onto the ground. Alright, try and keep the weight centered here. So προσπάθησε να μείνεις στο κέντρο. Flex the right foot, okay, and then bend the knee. So λίγες με το γόνατο. We want this right hand to come back and try to connect. Now, αν μεν αγγίζουμε το χέρι με το πόδι, you can always use your belt, alright, if you need to, here, okay? But try not to lean towards the left side. As much as you can, stay into the center, okay? If this is really uncomfortable, and είσαι πολλά μακριά από τούτο, okay, you can just stay here and just bend the knee, alright? So that's another option. Απλά λυγίζεις το γόνατο σου, okay? And you'll be here. Με τις αγκώνες λίγο πιο μπροστά. So we're not into this right angle now, alright? Okay? So this is one option here. The other option is with the belt. Η ζώνη να σε βοηθά. And the other option είναι με χέρι και πόδι μαζί. Alright, don't make it too difficult. You don't want it too difficult. You want it to stay yin continuously. Okay? Yin means comfortable, but you know that you're working. Okay? You're not just kind of chilling out and not doing anything. So μείνε λίγο. Okay, let this leg go. Σιγά σιγά, slowly, αφήστε το κάτω. Right, both elbows, hands are down. Extend through the sternum and chest. Λίγησε μου, flex your left leg, okay, left foot. Bend the knee, λίγησε το γόνατο. Be careful, you're not leaning to the right side. You can just stay here. This is your first option. Second option would be with the belt, με τη ζώνη. Και τρίτη επιλογή, το χέρι μαζί με το πόδι. Try and keep the shoulders square and the weight centered. Well done. So σιγά σιγά αφήνουμε το ελεύθερο. Let that go. And bring your hands back with the elbows slightly further forward again. Okay. Now press down these hands. Σπρώξε τα χέρια κάτω και μπροστά. And lift. Right. Shoulders back. And just look forward. Απλά κοιτάζουμε μπροστά. Shoulders down. Stay there just a little longer. Breathe a little deeper. Προσέξτε λίγο, δεν θέλουμε καθόλου να σφίγγουμε το γλουτό. So be careful you're not squeezing the glutes, or squeezing the legs. None of that's going on. Okay, δεν σφίγγουμε κάτι. Καθόλου τα πόδια, καθόλου το γλουτό. And gently come down. Σιγά κατέβα. Just relax a little. Bring your forehead towards your hands, on your hands. Φέρε το μέτωπο σου πάνω στα χέρια σου.
And then come up. Φέρε τα χέρια δίπλα στα πλευρά. Bring your hands to the ground where your rib cage is. Close your elbows and just push. Okay. And bring your feet together. Ένα στα δάχτυλα μου, δύο σου μαζί. Open your knees. Ανοίξτε τα γόνατα. Let's move back. Alright. Into this kind of active child pose. But we're going to progress this. We're going to move forward. Πάμε σιγά σιγά μπροστά. And we usually see this as a frog pose. Yeah, we call this all kind of an introduction to frog pose. Now, usually in our frog, our hands are kind of parallel. Τα χέρια μας είναι παράλληλα, συνήθως, και λέμε ότι είναι άνοιγμα των ώμων μας. This time I'd like our hands to kind of move outwards. Alright? So kind of similar to our legs. Έναν περίπου σε παρόμοια θέση όπως τα πόδια. So I can imagine my hands moving outwards towards the corners of my mat. Alright, so λίγο μπροστά έξω τα χέρια μας. Okay? Alright, so let's give it a go. Alright, your options would be just to come into an active child pose. Alright? Or you could maybe just not come so forward. And my words. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Είναι εντάξει να κάνεις λάθη. Είναι εντάξει να κάνεις λάθη. Alright, so let's slowly move back. Κλείσουμε τα γόνατα λίγο, close the legs, the knees. And just bring the hands back for a little, relax. Μείνε λίγο κάτω, just for a short while. Take a deep breath in, πάρε μια βαθιά αναπνοή. And roll up with your exhalation, με την εκπνοή σου. Ελάτε προς τα πάνω. Okay. So we have one more asana, alright? And then we'll just kind of flow into Shavasana. Right, so we just need our blocks or some pillows, cushions. Okay, so I'll show you with the blocks and you can kind of arrange it with your pillows. So έχουμε κάποιον ανέβασμα εδώ, στην άνω ομοπλάτη. Okay, our kind of upper back, shoulder blades and shoulders are higher. And also for the head, και το κεφάλι μας λίγο πιο πάνω ακόμα. Alright. And then just kind of completely, I'd like the legs to open wider. Again, I can imagine my legs being as wide as my mat. And I'm περίπου όσο το κρεβατάκι μου. Okay. And then our hands, τα χέρια, as long as you can, possible, as long as you can hold it. Hands are together, so I'm just kind of relaxing one hand over the other. And I'm moving my hands back. Okay. And I kind of just call these arms diamandi, diamond arms. Alright, so I call these arms diamond. They kind of always remind me as a diamond. And once you feel really kind of, if you get really uncomfortable with this, of course you just open your hands out to the side. Relaxing. Close your eyes. My inner being words. Οι λέξεις που μου έχει πει ο εαυτός μου. I am well. Είμαι καλά. I am well. Είμαι καλά. Alright, so gently bring the hands down, κατεβάσε τα χέρια κάτω, πάτα τα πόδια σου, and turn to the side, don't move too much here, get rid of your blocks and your pillows, whatever you have, and just lie back in Shavasana. Okay, just move into Shavasana and just keep your eyes closed. Μένουν κλειστά τα μάτια. We don't need anything here. it would be amazing if you could just press the pause button and stay with Shavasana 5-10 minutes. Αν έχεις το χρόνο, μείνε λίγο εδώ, 5-10 λεπτά ακόμη. And it's nice to kind of remind yourself that all is well. All is well. Όλα είναι καλά. And bend your knees, φέρε τα γόνατα σου κοντά σου. Back onto the ground, give yourself a big hug. Raise your head up, squeeze. Let's turn to the side, just to come up. Come and cross your legs, sit down again. Σε παρόμοια θέση με εκείνη που είχαμε ξεκινήσει μάθημα. This time turn your palms so they're facing up. Γυρίσαν πλέον προς τα πάνω οι παλάμες μας. Close your eyes. My words. I am grateful. I am grateful. Είμαι ευγνώμων. Είμαι ευγνώμων. Your palms together, touch the forehead, αγγίζουμε το μέτωπο, touch the heart center, open your eyes, bow down towards you, namaste. I hope you're feeling more clear now with your thoughts and your feelings. Clarity is the word that comes to me now. Εύχομαι να νιώθεις έτσι καλύτερα, πιο ξεκάθαρες σκέψεις, ίσως και πιο ξεκάθαρα συναισθήματα. And I hope you enjoyed the practice. I did immensely enjoy the practice with you. So I'll say bye-bye. Take care for now. Γεια σας προς το παρόν. If you did enjoy, thumbs up. I'd be most grateful. I am grateful. And also very grateful if you'd subscribe my channel. So then you'll know what videos are coming towards you, and you'll be able to practice and heal yourselves as well, and just feel much better with life and with yourselves. Take care for now. Γεια σας προς το παρόν. Bye bye.